Have you ever been in a conversation where you felt stuck? Maybe you wanted to say something important or interesting, but the words just didn't come out right. Or maybe you stayed quiet because you were afraid of saying the wrong thing. That feeling of awkwardness, that frustration, it's something most of us have faced. But what if I told you that communication isn't about being perfect? It's actually a skill you can learn and improve over time, just like learning to ride a bike or cook a meal. And the good news? You don't have to spend months practicing to see real improvement. In this video, I'm going to share 8 practical, easy-to-apply tips that will help you become a better communicator. Starting right now. These are small shifts but powerful ones, and they don't require you to change your personality. You just need to be willing to try. So if you're ready to stop feeling awkward or nervous in conversations and start speaking with confidence and clarity, keep watching. 1. Change how you think about communication. First, let's change your mindset about communication. Many people believe communication is just about talking, speaking fast, using big words, or being funny. But real communication is much more than that. It's about connection. When you communicate, your goal should be to make others feel heard, respected, and understood. You don't have to impress anyone with fancy vocabulary or quick wit. Great communicators aren't always the loudest or most outgoing people in the room. They are the ones who listen carefully, pause when needed, and speak with purpose. Think of communication as building a bridge between you and another person. A bridge made of trust and understanding, not a performance where you have to shine. When you see communication as connection, you start caring less about being perfect and more about being real. 2. Speak slowly and clearly. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to communicate better is speaking too fast. When you talk quickly, your message becomes hard to follow. People can miss important points, and you might sound nervous or unsure. On the other hand, speaking too slowly can bore your listeners. The key is to find a comfortable pace, like walking someone through your ideas step by step. Speaking slowly doesn't mean dragging your words. It means giving yourself time to think and your listener time to understand. Also, don't be afraid to pause. Pauses are powerful. A short pause after an important idea helps your listener absorb what you said and builds a sense of calm confidence in you. Pausing also gives you a moment to collect your thoughts so you don't rush or jumble your words. Try this today. Practice slowing down your speech and adding small pauses. You'll notice you sound clearer and more confident immediately. 3. Use your tone and body language effectively. What you say is important, but how you say it is often more important. Your tone of voice can change the meaning of your words completely. If you sound bored or uninterested, no one will pay attention. But if your voice sounds warm, friendly, or excited, people will naturally want to listen. Along with your voice, your body language plays a huge role. Making eye contact while speaking shows respect and builds trust. It tells others, "I'm fully here with you." Standing or sitting straight with relaxed shoulders makes you appear confident and in control. Use small hand gestures to emphasize key points, but keep them natural. People don't just listen with their ears. They read your whole body. When your tone, eyes, and posture all match, your message becomes stronger and more believable. 4th start. Practicing small conversations. Improving communication doesn't mean you need to prepare big speeches or presentations. It begins with small daily interactions. Try saying hi or good morning to 3 strangers each day. Give a genuine compliment to someone. Ask your delivery person how their day is going. Start a simple conversation with a coworker or classmate you've never spoken to before. These small steps may feel uncomfortable at first, but they are like exercise for your social muscles. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Your confidence grows naturally, and social anxiety decreases. Remember, communication is a skill, and skills improve with regular practice. 5. Ask meaningful questions to spark real conversations. When you want to connect, asking the right questions matters. Most people ask shallow questions like, "How are you?" or "What's up?" and get short, boring answers. Instead, try questions that encourage people to share more about themselves, like, what's something exciting you're working on? How did you get interested in that? What's the best thing that happened to you this week? These kinds of questions show genuine curiosity and make people feel valued. They open the door to deeper conversations and build stronger relationships. If you want to stand out, be the person who asks thoughtful, interesting questions. 6. Become a better listener. Good communication is not just about speaking. It's about listening well. Many people listen just enough to wait for their turn to talk, but real listening is different. When someone is speaking, really focus on what they're saying. Show your attention by nodding, smiling, or saying short phrases like, "That's interesting, tell me more." "What happened after that?" "I hadn't thought about it like that." Active listening builds trust and makes the speaker feel respected. It turns ordinary conversations into meaningful connections. Practice being fully present when others talk. Your conversations will improve dramatically. 7. Don't be afraid of awkward moments. Everyone has awkward moments in conversations, even the most confident speakers. If you say something strange or stumble over your words, don't panic. Smile, laugh it off, and keep going. Owning your awkwardness makes you human and relatable. Trying to hide it or get defensive only makes things more uncomfortable for everyone. Remember, real communication is not perfect. It's real, messy, and sometimes imperfect. That's what makes it authentic and memorable. 8. Reflect on your conversations and keep improving. At the end of each day, take a minute to think about your social interactions. Ask yourself, what went well today? Where did I feel confident? What could I say or do differently next time? You don't need to write these down. Just a quick mental check helps you learn and grow. Every conversation is practice, and each one gives you a chance to improve. Don't expect perfection. Instead, focus on small, consistent progress. This simple habit will speed up your communication skills more than you realize. Final thoughts. So now you have it. Better communication is not about memorizing tricks or changing who you are. It's about being present, curious, and willing to practice. These 8 simple tips can transform your conversations and your confidence. One step at a time. Start today. Use these tools in your everyday life. Your voice matters. You don't need to be perfect, just real. You've got this. Call to action. If this video helped you, comment below and tell me which tip you'll start with. Like the video if you learned something new today. Subscribe for more simple and powerful tips on communication and personal growth. Remember, communication isn't about perfection. It's about connection. Start small. Start now.